Hello everyone, it's Sarah Fleming from Prepare to Die Papercrafts, and I want to show you how to make a very pretty but also very easy card using the flowering stamp set and our sponge brayers. That's kind of actually the big feature, the kind of technique that I'm doing today. So we are going to start with a piece of Whisper White. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I have one of our sponge, actually I have 2 of our sponge brayers. This one kind of looks pink, but I'm using Crumb Cake Ink with them. They do stain a little bit, but not badly. Well, I mean, they stain, but it doesn't affect just rinse them out when you're done. So I'm just inking up this brayer, and I'm going this way, this way, this way. I'm not going back and forth, I'm just going over and over in the same direction. And I have Crumb Cake Ink. I'm going very softly, very gently, over and over, just sponging on some color. We're making kind of a desert scene here. I am actually not good at, landscapes. What's that word? Yeah. I'm not very good at landscape cards. I cannot see a picture, and I mean, I can't visualize it and then make it happen. So I was pretty happy when I made this one happen. So I thought I might as well film a video since it won't be very frequently that I'm actually able to show someone how to do this. I'm going over and over, and then like this area I'm going just over the bottom part so that it's darker near the bottom and it gets lighter as you go up. And I'm almost done with the crumb cake. Just want to do a little bit more, get a little bit more dark down here, and then some lighter at the top. Just want to make sure it's solid but not dark. Okay, so we're done with the crumb cake. That was easy. These sponge brayers actually work really well. I've used them a few times, but I always forget about them. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with Coastal Cabana, and I'm sponging the same way. I'm loading up my sponge brayer, and I'm going to overlap the crumb cake just at the top. And it kind of gives you a little bit of a more muddled brown, but also a little bit of a greeny kind of brown. And I'm just going over and over. This is kind of the sky. And then the kind of greeny is like maybe you have some shrubs, some desert shrubs back there. And I'm just going over and over, and I'm going to get a little bit higher, but I want it pretty light up here. But I do want kind of some more ink down here, because I want kind of the bottom part to be kind of a rich and deep sky. And then it gets lighter as we go. And then up here, I'm going to come in at an angle and just kind of do like a little bit of light shading. So, so it kind of gives a little bit of a feeling of maybe there's something back there way in the distance, not close enough that we would actually change the color. And then I go just a couple of little lines, very faint, there we go, very faint, just kind of some wispy clouds, sort of. And we're done with the Coastal Cabana. And now I'm moving on to Call Me Clover, and we're going to start stamping. And I'm first going to stamp the cactus. This is a big cactus from Flowering Desert. I was really surprised they retired this. It was very popular, or still is very popular. And when they retired it, everyone kind of went, wait, what? Because we were kind of expecting it to stay just based on how popular it was. Okay, so I'm not stamping all the way at the bottom. I'm gonna stamp a little bit on the crumb cake. So, you know, it's right in the middle of the dirt, this cactus is. And then I have this little stamp. It's supposed to be some kind of like little, I kind of think it's supposed to be prickly pears, but I'm going to use it as just a little bit of extra something cactusy around the base of our cactus. But it kind of looks like the little clusters of prickly pears that you get. So I'm like here, I'm stamping once and then not re-inking to stamp the second one, and then stamping and not re-inking. So we got something growing around the cactus. And that's about as complicated as that gets. And then I'm going to put a flower, because the flower is going to go with our sentiment, which is be your own kind of beautiful. So I'm just going to stick a flower right on the top of this cactus's head. You know, like floofy hair. And then I've got my sentiment, which is, as I said, be your own kind of beautiful. I'm going to stamp that in Bermuda Bay, but I don't want it all on one line. So I'm going to stamp it, I'm going to ink up, because you can look right down over it. So over that line where the ink pad ends is where I'm going to put my line. So I'm just inking up be your own kind. I'm going to stamp that down there, and then we've got to clean our stamp so that we don't stamp be your own kind again on the second line, because we want that to just be of beautiful. So again, with my ink pad, I'm going the other way and just inking up of beautiful. If it wasn't like in a perfect line like this, you would cover the part that you don't want to stamp with washi tape before inking up, and then remove the washi tape before you stamp, or else just stamp a big blob on your paper. I've done it. Okay, and I'm going to mount this. I've already put this together. This is a Flirty Flamingo card base. It's 4¼ by 11, scored and folded at 5½ inches. And then I put a piece of Coastal Cabana, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 for a nice skinny mat. And then I'm just going to stick this right on top, and then we're going to add a bow. And then we're going to add something to the inside. So here's, oh wait, this goes on the outside. I was about to stick this on the inside. So there's our beautiful card. And then with a glue dot, we're going to stick our bow on. I've already tied this bow. This is the 1/4 inch striped Bermuda Bay ribbon. This is going to be in the new catalog, but only in Bermuda Bay and Gorgeous Grape. They're not bringing the Poppy Parade forward, which I was kind of bummed about, because I really like this. I would like to have this in more colors. So there's the outside of our card. And for the inside, from the same stamp set, I've already done it. I stamped You're So Awesome in Bermuda Bay and on Whisper White. And that's from the same stamp set. I think I already said that. And then we're just going to glue it down to the inside of the card. And that is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you did enjoy it, please like the video, subscribe, share, tell your friends. And I've got links for all of the products I use down below the video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!